All right. We back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil. And today we back with another video reaction. Now, look, today's video is brought to you by Wila Media on Instagram. If you guys ain't following, you guys need to go tap in. Go follow TheHaterWorld Media as well. We got Trap Boy over there running news. I'm running news. Legendary Sage is running news. C Local Media is running news. That's the core of our group right there. You know, we got OG Moses in the background. We got Royal T in the background. Those right there are the big dogs. You know, then you got the inner workings, which is me, Sage, C Loco, and Trap Boy, right? So make sure you guys tap in. But this episode is brought to you by Wila Media. Now, look, he's been going in on a lot of people lately, bro. A lot of people. For once, it's not me, you know, but I'm used to it. So to me, I don't care no more. But look, he been going in on Doughboy 909, and he been going on Lucky from Hoodstocks. I'm gonna read you this title. It says, Lucky from Hoodstocks calls out sick Jacken from the legendary rap group Psycho Realm. He won't do my podcast unless I pay his effing child support. Damn, son. Pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy. And now look, that's the one. It was requested for me to react to it, all right? And here's another one about Lucky as well that dropped today. It says, Lucky from Hoodstocks claims that hip-hop legend DMX rolled it up over drug debts while he was locked up in Arizona prison. Damn. Wow. Wow. But look, before we press play on these videos, I do want to announce today we got a podcast. We got a podcast at 7:30 p.m. I'm not going to tell you who it is. It's a special guest. All right. It's a special guest. I left them out of the flyer because I don't want to promote them. You know, I want people just to tap in and see who's going to be here. All right. So make sure everybody taps in tonight at 7:30 p.m. for tonight's podcast. All right. And it's no longer called 200 Voice. It's called TheHaterWorld Podcast. All right. So new rebranding coming. Stay tuned. All right. But let's go to the very first one we're going to listen to and we're going to watch. Lucky from Hoodstocks calls out sick Jacken from the legendary rap group Psycho Realm. He won't do my podcast unless I pay his effing child support. Now, I will tell you, there's a lot of coverage on Lucky from Hoodstocks. And I will tell you that Lucky from Hoodstocks responded to Wila today. So let's go ahead and play these clips. And at the end, we'll play the response, all right? Let's go.
As much as we give love to Psycho Realm, bro, sick Jacken don't want to be on here, bro.
That's all good.
Yeah.
But
he doesn't do podcasts.
No, he doesn't do podcasts unless you pay his fucking child support, bro.
Oh, I mean, some people just think they're...
And I say that with all due respect because, you know what I mean, if I wasn't doing prison time, I have as much child support as him, bro. I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to batter the dude in regards to all that shit, but like, to have sick Jacken, you gotta pay that dude, bro. You know
but
what I mean?
That's what a lot of people, once they start doing big things, they want to get paid to do things
for their time.
There's no love, bro.
Hey, look, you would want to be paid too to go on.
I would want to be paid, bro. 100%, bro. And I've talked to Sick Jacken before. I mean, I've talked to him in the DMs. You know what I mean? But I feel like if Duke was in working order, bro, Duke would have been here a long time ago. As much as we give love.
Let's play one more time.
Love to Psycho Realm, bro, sick Jacken don't want to be on here, bro.
That's all good.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do podcasts.
No, he doesn't do podcasts unless you pay his fucking child support, bro.
Oh, I mean, some people just think they're...
And I say that with all due respect because, you know what I mean, if I wasn't doing prison time, I have as much child support as him, bro. I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to batter the dude in regards to all that shit, but like, to have sick Jacken, you gotta pay that dude, bro. You know
but
what I mean?
That's what a lot of people, once they start doing big things, they want to get paid to do things
for their time.
There's no love, bro.
Hey, Hey, look, you would want to
There's
be
not
paid
a-
too to go on.
I would want to be paid,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
100%, bro.
So-
And I've talked to Sick Jacken before. I mean, I've talked to him in the DMs. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But I feel like if Duke was in working order, bro, Duke would have been here a long time ago.
All right. You could tell that the dude that's sitting next to Lucky, this guy right here, he's sort of uncomfortable with the drama. You could tell that he doesn't even want to be part of the drama. He stayed very quiet when Lucky was bashing Sick Jacken. All right, let's watch it one more time and look at this dude's reaction. Look, he's always joking, he's always clowning, he's always having a good time, but he had nothing to say when this topic came up. Pay close attention.
As much as we give love to Psycho Realm, bro, Sick Jacken don't want to be on here, bro.
That's all good.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do
you don't wanna be
podcasts.
on any-
No, he doesn't do podcasts unless you pay his fucking child support, bro.
Oh, I mean, some people just think they're.
And I say that with all due respect because you know what I mean. If I wasn't doing prison time, I have as much child support as him, bro. I don't mean to be. I'm not trying to batter the dude in regards to all that shit. But like, to have Sick Jacken, you gotta pay that dude, bro. You know
But
what I mean?
that's what a lot of people, once they start doing big things, they want to get paid to do things
For their
bro.
time.
There's no love, bro.
Hey, look, you would want to
There's
be
not
paid
a-
too to go on.
I would.
All right. Now look, let's get to it, all right? Let's get to it because we got a couple more clips to watch. Let's get to it. Sick Jacken is a legend, bro. A legend. Chicano dude from LA. Legendary status when it comes to the music, right? Super mega legend, right? So he's made a lot of money in his career, bro. Millions of dollars, bro. He's hung out with all the rock stars, all the rap stars. He's up there, homie. All right. Me, I'm not a Sick Jacken fan. I'm not a Cypress Hill fan. I do love Black Sunday, the album. And there's another album by Be Real that I fuck with. But I'm not really like a full throttle fan. But I respect the legend status. And I know what they've done for our community. So I respect that to the fullest, right? Can't take nothing away from them guys. You know, and maybe I don't like their music because I've never tapped into it. So that could be it. But I understand their legendary status, right? So you have to look at this from a business perspective, right? Why would they go up to Hoodstocks? Why would they come to TheHaterWorld? Why would they go to this podcast or that podcast, right? Why? For what? What do they gain? And let's talk about Hoodstocks. What would they gain if they went to Hoodstocks? The love of the people, they already have it. The legendary status of the music, they already have it. To answer questions for fans, they could just go live on their phone. What would they gain, bro? Respect? They already have it. They don't need to go on no one's podcast for anything, right? Except for a paycheck. And that sounds bad, but it's not bad because business is business. They're on the level so high where they've already accomplished everything they could. Probably got a couple more things on their checklist, but for the most part, it's probably already all accomplished, right? And you could say, oh, they're looking out for Raza. I'm sure they got their nonprofits. I'm sure they got other business agendas, business moves that they do to help out the people, right? So for Lucky to say that they wouldn't go up there, Sick Jacken wouldn't go up there unless he paid them. Did you barely figure that one out? Like sometimes these artists, you know, they don't have to do certain things, bro. They want to be compensated for their time. Everybody does. I mean, we all go to work and get paid by the white man or the boss. We don't go to work for free. And that would be considered work for Sick Jacken, media. It would be considered work. Now, you could say, oh, he could do it out of love. I mean, he could. He could. you know, but again, nobody owes nobody nothing, not even a favor. See, that's the problem with a lot of cholos and shit. Like cholos, they feel because they've been to prison or they've done, a little bit of county time or a little bit of pinta time that they feel like they're owed something. Oh, Sig Jacken ain't never been to the pen. I have. I'm on a higher status than him. So I'm a real gangster. I'm what he wants to be because he ain't never been to the pen. So if I ask that fool to come, that fool better come, homie. Bro, I deal with that shit a lot. Look at my comments. Level 10 soldados that think they're owed something because they've been to the pen and the motherfucker hasn't, right? So they say. So they think, right? Motherfuckers need to start looking at everything like a business. Hoodstocks, this guy, that guy. They need to start looking at it like a business. Send out your inquiry. Hey, yo, Sig Jack, you want to pull up? We got a seat for you. We want to give you your flowers. We wanna celebrate you. The people up here, would love to see you. You have an open door, open seat whenever you're ready. You know. And then follow up every so often. And if they don't ever reply back or they keep you, you know, in the back, then hit them with a offer if it makes sense to your business. If it makes sense to your business and you say, you know what, if we bring them on, we gonna probably do like 50,000 views. That's probably gonna bring us this much amount of money. Probably get an amount of likes, amount of views. So we probably would get about 10,000 subscribers off of that. Is it worth to pay this much? We get organic subs, organic views. Fuck it, it makes sense. Hit them with an offer. And then you build that relationship based off of that. And before you know it, he'll come back another time and he won't charge you no more because now you guys are cool. Whoop-de-woo and whoop-de-woo. But a lot of people don't look at shit like business, bro. They look at it like they're owed something. A motherfucker owe me. He need to come up here because we're homies we're both South Sureños or Southsiders. We're both from LA. That homie better come up here. If not, fuck him. He's a bitch. Bro, listen. When people deny me, I don't get mad. Well, I get denied all the time. That's why when you hear that little fucking kid, piss face, always, oh, he mad because he didn't do my interview because I didn't do his interview. Well, shut your stupid ass up, bro. Nobody give a fuck about no piss face, or hamburger buns. Like, who the fuck you think you are, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Like, but that's mad funny. So again, I think Lucky from Hoodstocks is hella wrong. He sort of disrespected the legend and the whole child support shit. I don't know where he came from. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, he want me to pay his child support. Even if he did, why you telling everybody for? Like, telling that man's business out here, bro. If he owes child support, he don't know, that ain't nobody's business. But you know what? I do want to send salute to Droops because he's in the background saying, hey, when you reach a level that high, you want to get paid. So salute to Droops for bringing that up. And then to whoever was in the back also says something along those lines. I think, listen, fool, I don't think Lucky means any harm. I think he just don't pay attention to what he's going to say before he says it. I think he just don't give a fuck about nothing. And that's cool and all. But in the end, fool, you'll fuck off relationships. You'll fuck up friendships. You'll fuck up business ventures over just being like that. You feel me? But hey, to each their own. Salute the legend, Sig Jacken. Salute Droops. Salute to everybody. I did want to play another video real quick coming off of Wila Media. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to play the video. I'm going to play Lucky's response to Wila because Wila has been making a lot of posts on Lucky. Here's another one. I'm going to react to that one later. on a different video. I don't want to mix DMX with Sick Jacken. I want to give Sick Jacken his own, flowers. Okay, but let's go ahead and see Lucky from Hoodstocks respond to Wila.
All right, let me go. All right, so this is the only problem I have, man. Make as much content as you want, my dogs. Get your money, get your monetization, and if you're willing to stir the pot, make sure you're willing to pull up outside or show face outside or let people know who the fuck you are. Let people know who's stirring the pot. Don't be a little bitch about shit, homie. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Don't be a sales soldier, doggy. Out here, we shouldn't be supporting those platforms that do that shit. Stir the pot. It's all good, dog, but be able to walk outside with that same energy.
All right, all I gotta say about that is it's 2026, bro. Can't nobody control nobody. Can't nobody block nobody. Can't nobody gatekeep nobody. Those days are over. The tough guy act's over. The watch I'ma catch you is over. All that's done, bro. Like, as much as I miss it, because back in the day, bro, fools would get boo-bopped. Believe me, bro, I was out there. I was out there, bro. Motherfucker would say something on the internet on one of these forums or Facebook, and you will see them outside and they would get fucked up, bro. Or you will send a boobop squad, which means you sent the homies, and they would get beat the fuck up, bro. All right, you would get phone calls. Hey, fool, I can't leave my house, fool. Tell your homies to leave. Believe me, bro. We was out there. Everybody was out there. I don't know about Lucky from Hoodstocks being out there as far as like part of the music industry, because I don't remember him back then. But he probably was doing music. If not, he was in the streets for sure. He was. But again, things ain't like what they used to be. Back then, there couldn't be nobody hiding behind the keyboard like that. You would eventually see them. Now, it's 2026, bro. It ain't gonna end. If you knock one off, there'll be 30 more. All you can do is grow thick skin and say, who gives a fuck? Let's get to it. And eventually, if you find out who they are, then handle your business. And if you don't, then why you gonna sit there pissed off trying to find out who's behind the Wila account or who's behind the this account or that? Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? You ain't gonna stop it. I ain't gonna stop it. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. But let's listen to Lucky's message one last time, and let's keep it pushing.
All right, let me go. All right, so this is the only problem I have, man. Make as much content as you want, my dogs. Get your money, get your monetization, and if you're willing to stir the pot, make sure you're willing to pull up outside or show face outside or let people know who the fuck you are. Let people know who's stirring the pot. Don't be a little bitch about shit, homie. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Don't be a sales soldier, doggy. Out here, we shouldn't be supporting those platforms that do that shit. Stir the pot. It's all good, dog, but be able to walk outside with that same energy.
Yeah, he talking to Wila for sure. Wila been running content on him for weeks now. Hey, at least it ain't me. And with that being said, salute to everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the platform. I will see you guys on tonight's live stream. And I do got a video dropping right now on the official Blue Devil. It's a hood vlog. Yeah, and let's get it. We out.